Today we will be interviewing Kelsey Phillips, who is a supervisor in Eastern Michigan's CAP program.
Hi, my name is Kelsey Phillips. I am a supervisor at the Eastern Eateries, and today I will be talking to you about the Collegiate Advantage program. CAP is basically a form of work-study that pays for your room and board on Eastern. Basically what you're going to be doing is, depending on whether you work half or full cap is 25 hours a week, half cap is 15. You will be getting paid about $10 an hour to pay for your room and like your meal plan and just everything that your room and board entails. You can stay pretty much anywhere on campus. It pays for basic housing, so that would be your Gold 13 meal plan, and right now the basic room is a double in the towers. You can start at any time. Most people don't even know about the program. It's one of those, you come to an event on campus, they mention it for about 5-10 minutes, and then you have to do the further research on your own. I've been working for CAP for 2 years. I started my freshman year, the first semester, and I will probably be working on CAP most of the rest of my time in Eastern. My freshman year, I worked in many of the different restaurants in the eateries. I worked in upper crust, which is pizza, chicken shop, or the Sunset Strips, wrap and freshens, which is like subs and smoothies. Now as a supervisor, my job is mainly to oversee the employees that are in my shop, make sure everybody's doing their job appropriately, focus a lot on customer service, make sure there's enough food and everything prepped in the shop, keep things cooking, organize tasks, just monitor the Eastern eateries in general. The work options are kind of limited. You basically have to work in the eateries in some form. You also have the option of working as a cashier on CAP, but you have to be hired into the cashier position and then state that you would want to be on CAP. Starting CAP is quite a lengthy process. You have to fill out a whole application. You have to have worked in food service for at least a year. And then you have to go through an interview process, and now they've added an essay as to why you want to join CAP, why you need to work on CAP, and then there's also the minimum hours you have to work per semester. Anyone is really eligible as long as you have that 1 year minimum of food service, but they'll also look into like customer services, and they can also start you off in like working dishes, or you can always start CAP later on in the year. Some of the benefits, your room and board is mainly paid for. You might have to pay an extra couple $100 depending on what dorm you decide to live in, what meal plan you choose, but it's a guaranteed means of staying on campus. I would recommend the CAP program if you are able to deal with people on a one-to-one basis, and you also have very good time management skills. It's difficult to balance homework, class, and work. You don't really have much of free time depending on which form of CAP you're on, so you definitely need to be able to manage your time wisely. My worst experience, there's probably been quite a few. I would have to say that one of the worst experiences is when we're doing final closing for the end of the semester. We have to completely clean and go through, empty every single part of the eateries out. So my very first semester, I ended up having to close the fryer for the Sunset Strips, and the person who was showing me how to do it at that time ended up showing me how to do it wrong. So I had to start from the very beginning and clean it all over again. I spent probably about 4 to 7 hours cleaning out a fryer by myself. So that was definitely one of the worst experiences. Overall, I think the CAP program is a really good program. It just needs a little bit more advertising so that way more people know about it.